asking for your stories about wildlife, and today we have one we know you'll want to hear. In Pictou County, Nova Scotia, there's a man they call the Raccoon Whisperer. On any given night in the warmer months, as many as 18 raccoons show up at his back door looking for a free meal. Some of the mothers even leave their little ones with him to babysit. Jim Blackwood, a.k.a. the Raccoon Whisperer, joins us now from his home on the River Road in Churchville, Pictou County. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Norma Lee.
Well, it's good to meet the Raccoon Whisperer. And I understand this all started with a raccoon named Rascal. Tell me how you and Rascal came to know each other.
She was born in 2004. We had the mother from 1999, and she got hit by a car, so we ended up with Rascal. And she was just a baby, so we raised her and we gave a soft release into the wild, and she's been here with us every year ever since.
And so how did this grow from there?
Well, she would bring friends, and she's very friendly, and with other raccoons as well. So she'd bring friends from the wild and say, "Here, there's a place to eat."
So you would get all the raccoons in the hood.
Every year, they're all different. I feed them throughout the summer, and then they would go to they find their own territory, and I wouldn't see them again.
So what happens on a typical night?
Well, I have a doorbell that's operated by a motion sensor, and the doorbell would ring, and I would go to the door, and sure enough, there's the little faces in the window all looking at me. And I would have the sandwiches and everything all ready for them, and walk out, sit down on my swing, and feed them.
And this starts after dark, so it's getting kind of late by the time they turn up.
Yes, in summertime, they anywhere between 10 and midnight, but they'll stay around till like 4 in the morning.
You know, I've watched a video of one of these little events. Pretty orderly, I would have to say.
Yes, it is. They take their turn.
Exactly. I mean, it shows them kind of lining up where they grab a peanut butter sandwich and then take off.
Yes. But Rascals has to be, she has to have the crust cut off hers, so she won't eat them with the crust on them.
Very fancy dining habits here.
She gets finger sandwiches.
Exactly. What else do you feed the raccoons?
I use chicken hot dogs because they're cheaper, and we have the peanut butter sandwiches, of course, and hard-boiled eggs. We use grapes, apples, and bananas. Unsalted peanuts. I cook sausages for them. I do hamburger helper with sauteed mushrooms, Vienna sausages, roast chicken, pigs in a blanket, and Tim Horton donuts.
Wow, that is quite a buffet.
Yep, that's why they keep coming back.
I guess so. You're going through a lot of food.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Tell me about the Tim Horton donuts. What do they like?
Well, they'll take anything, but Rascal, she prefers the honey cruller type. And on a Saturday night, she gets one of those. And I don't know why she knows, but she won't leave until she has one. And I ran out one night, and I had to go to town, and I think it was the third Tim Hortons I went to, and they had a couple of honey cruller donuts. And when I came back, she was there waiting for it.
She got what she wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you told me you also do some babysitting. How does that work?
Well, the mothers will bring their babies up. Sometimes there's 4 or 5, and they're not weaned off the mother yet. And she'll leave them on the deck and leave them with me. And they'll stay there with me and until she comes back, and then she rounds them up and away she goes. I assume that she's out hunting somewhere. They
trust you with their babies.
Oh, yeah. If I pick one up and it starts squawking or everything, and the mother will look at me and see that it's me and just ignore me.
Now, you don't let them typically hang out inside your house, do you?
Sometimes. I'll put my 2 cats in the bedroom and shut the door, and then I'll let them come in.
And they don't tear anything up? They're good?
No. One summer I had 2 brothers that would come in and open my fridge and pull out my crisper drawer and take the grapes.
The raccoons did this?
Oh, yeah, but they wouldn't shut the door after.
You got to put a stop to that. They're raiding your fridge, literally.
Well, that's my fault. I trained them to do that.
Oh, gosh. Now, I understand your mother-in-law once kind of let a raccoon in, not on purpose. What happened there?
Well, I came home from work one night, and the raccoon was sleeping on the opposite end of the couch that she was sitting on, and I asked her why he's there, and she said, who? She said, Sylvester. I said, no, that's not Sylvester the cat. And she looked, she said, oh dear, she says, I wasn't sure, it was dark out there, she said.
And the raccoon was just loving it, I'm sure, taking full advantage.
He was laying on the couch and watching TV with her, and then when I tried to get him outside, I had to coax him with food.
You had to lure the raccoon out.
He didn't want him, he wanted to stay.
Now, you started posting videos of all of this to YouTube.
Actually, I started it on Facebook, and some people on Facebook told me to get it on YouTube, so I put one up, and it went viral. And that's the one called Peanut Butter Sandwiches, and that's the one everybody sees. And I have over 400,000 views in there, and I have 2,100 people that have subscribed to my channel.
So people really love to see you with these raccoons.
Yeah, I had a family here, and they brought their little girl here, and the girl was so excited because the only raccoons she saw were at the wildlife park, and of course they're just laying there sleeping, and these fellows are interacting with you.
And so people come from all over to see you and to see the raccoons?
Yes, from the States and other parts of Canada, and of course all over Nova Scotia.
You know, raccoons can be aggressive, can't they? Have you ever been bitten?
No, never. They don't bite the hand that feeds them. But, you know, a wild raccoon, if he feels that he's being cornered or any aggressive moves, they will fight back. I've been lucky. I've never had any issues with them.
They've come to trust you, obviously.
Oh, yeah, even the wild ones. A wild one will come up and won't come near me, but he'll be watching the other ones eating out of my hands, and within about a half an hour, he's over taking it out of my hand.
This is kind of your slow time of year, isn't it? Where are the raccoons now?
Right now, they're in their dens. On a mild day, they'll come up and plow through the snow and head up to my deck and have a meal.
What do you love about this, Jim?
Well, I like the fact that they treat me like one of their own. Like I would go out on the deck there, and they just totally ignore me like I'm just one of the boys.
Well, Jim, I'm pleased to meet you, and I'm sure we'll have lots more people checking out your Raccoon Whisperer videos on YouTube.
Well, I hope so.
You have a great day.
You too.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.
That's Jim Blackwood from Churchville, Nova Scotia. He's known as the Raccoon Whisperer on YouTube, and you can check out his videos there. We've also posted a link and some of his fantastic pictures on the Maritime Noon Facebook page. Have a look. You will not be disappointed. And again, if you have a story about animals you want to share, let's hear it. Our answering machine is at 1-800-565-5463. And you can send us an email like Jim did, marnoon@cbc.ca.